Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene. The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive.
Correct. Pupil dilation and corneal turbidity indicate the victim is dead. I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset. I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times, though it has been quite some time since we multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick. Horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the park was already in this state before. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir. It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
Case 6 years ago?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later. Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname, you're a member of Abyss, and that means you answered him. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting...
Usually, no. Because you know this woman, don't you? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Date, use me to see through the... Utilize the X-ray mode.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
Hey, wait!
Shut up! Hey, I know you're in there. It won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it! Hey, whoever's in there, stay back! Izuki! What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm... me?
Correct. You are Date.
And you are? Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice.
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but...
What are you doing in my dream?
You called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake. Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
Remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
All right, let's do this.
A door locked with a padlock. It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams, this is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen! Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its...
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock...
Indeed. But it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, let's...
Don't forget that I have a veto. Winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name. Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder. You gotta smell it harder.
What?
using suction. Bravo, Marp.
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen?
You were able to touch it,
Correct.
so I just need to keep this.
Something like that. A switch. Now I can activate the switch. Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose. It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
you're just sleepy. A lamp. Huh?
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That
Didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him?
What are you, a thug?
A basket. Leave it to me. It is dark. I cannot see anything.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
A basket. A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra? And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as...
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than a cult. A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding. There are traces of blood around the left eye.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead.
A skeleton. Know this, skeleton. Hi-ya! What?
Iba, look! The wall!
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old...
You could describe him a little more generously. A gun came out of the skull? Why is there a gun in the...
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can...
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
A gun. It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
A door locked with a pad. Do you think something this size?
Might fit if you work it in. I'll try just the...
I suppose. I see.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us.
Okay, that's it. This...
I suppose this dream is over. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
Hey, remember the one that happened 6 years ago?
Date,
What?
it's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same. That's impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date. Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? The commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years.
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
What does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, and naturally started asking him questions. Where do you think you are, Aid?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. It's like a party, right? I want to... I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
almost definitely. The pick Mizuki was the only prints on it are her. The evidence is really stacking up.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right? I wouldn't tell you even if my life even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in...
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified,
It was that bad, huh?
if that's how you want to interpret it. Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone. The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
But you should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
Payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. They may have even been the killer.
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iva. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing an autonomous artificial intelligence, birthed from its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your... Can you explain what's funny about... Is that a serious... We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am. No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
Okay, really, what's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to...
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Oh, I'm here for something else. I'm with the MPD.
Oh, heavens, no. Is Ota in trouble?
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions. And you're Ota's...
His mother.
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.